women are blogging, tweeting, Facebooking, and doing so many different things, and connecting in different ways. And as marketers, this is really interesting, but also a little bit scary. How should you as a marketer be participating in these conversations? Should you not? And how should you make sense of this ecosystem?
I was actually surprised that the findings were so similar across age groups and across life stages. I think that even though women may be looking for the same things online, they don't want to be talked to as one large unit.
I think we spend so much time talking about how we as women are different. I just love seeing how ultimately there's so much that is similar.
The study really highlights the fact that women really are looking for ways to help improve themselves and make themselves better. So when you go to brands that you trust, you're already predisposed to want to be helped. So if you can fulfill on that promise and fulfill on that need that the consumers want, you're going to have a very deep and rich connection.
Especially at certain touch points in a woman's life, having that freedom to build those connections and get the information, have those very honest discussions. It's nice that we have the internet and that it allows us to do this.
Women are very engaged in women's content sites because they're in a different state of mind when they go there. They're looking for advice. They know they're going to be entertained, but also get some service info that can help them in their daily lives.
There you're connecting with people who are literally going through what you are. They share the same interests, they share the same needs.
I think that women appreciate the online anonymity because it's freeing.
You might not want your friends to know that you're having some trouble with your bills or you're not really happy with your weight.
You don't have to worry about your neighbor reading this. It helps draw those connections.
But when you're on a site like Shine, you can actually share that and get a lot of advice from women who are feeling the same way.
People are open to advertising on content sites. Advertising feels relevant, advertising feels fresh, advertising makes sense.
If you're engaged in a chat or sharing a photo of your kid on Facebook, that might not be the time where you're most receptive to an ad, but if you're looking up an article on a content site for information about potty training and there's an ad to that effect right next to it, it just makes sense.
If you're in a social networking site, it's still very hard for marketers to participate out there.
Every site is not created equal, and to really look at what people are expecting when they're on different channels. But I think that's great information to help the advertisers really target their dollars more effectively.
Marketers need to know that this is a complex world, so you're going to get something very different from a content site where your advertising is more relevant, for example, and where the conversations are deeper than you get from a social networking site. So our overall advice to marketers is know that it's a whole portfolio. Think about portfolio management, think about segmenting your social strategy, and be smart about what to expect back in return.